wanted to talk to you a little bit today. Go ahead and give me a little bit of background on what you're doing here and what floats your boat.
So I do want to ask you real quick before you go into the live part. Are you talking to me as just the layman,
As an expert
as
in
an
the
internet,
automotive
as an
industry,
internet guy, or My Dealer Academy?
I was gonna talk to you mostly from a My Dealer Academy expert. Like I want to talk to you from an expert standpoint. Obviously, you're in the industry. You're affiliated with certain auto groups that you are a champion for currently.
Perfect.
You know, in the Kia and
Perfect.
Chevy and whatnot. What do you got? Ford, Chevy. I mean, you have a lot of background.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you wear a lot of hats, but you're an expert in the space of BDC, sales automation, best practices and whatnot. So we wanted to bring you on as basically a guest to talk specifically to this new space. Because the one thing was the Chat GPT, but it dovetails into what was your other talking points that you were going to talk about as far as sales? Before we had the idea of GPT, what was the hook you were going to talk about?
It depends. You said you wanted to drop those, and you just want to talk about the Chat GPT.
I do. Because I'm going to reference it a little bit when I introduce you.
Yeah, the other ones were the why.
Perfect.
Talking about notes and all that kind of stuff, but those I can do those for my own show later. So
yeah, so I'm planning on the reason I asked about that was mainly because I wanted to just talk specifically to when I'm introducing you, right?
Right.
And so I may come up. So remind me just so I know.
Yeah, we can talk about what I'm doing with My Dealer Academy, and then talk about Chat GPT. Coming up on the heels of going into NADA. One of the big buzzwords we're going to hear a lot about at NADA is this Chat GPT. And have you had a chance to use it any at all in your dealership? And then I'll say, yeah. And so if you want to do the start off where you say, hey, this is Mike with My Dealer Academy. Mike, tell me a little bit about what you've been doing with My Dealer Academy. I know you're getting ready to launch in February, and then we'll talk about that, a little bit about your background. I'll talk about that, and then you'll say, okay, I know that you've done a lot in the space.
Now your audio, something happened with your audio. Something happened with your audio. Now it's breaking up. Can you hear me okay?
Knock the mic back.
No, something is really off. It's weird. Like it just started. It's like going in and out. It's bizarre. So I'm going to end the